So that is something which I have planned. Okay, fine. So quickly, let me share a few of what do you call the feedbacks with the participants. So Arteshwari has done it. I don't have it now, and Apsana as well. So we will share the next class, right? So let's go to first thing first. Let's go to Sri Lekha's thing. If you want to go in there and check yourself, you can. And so here we go. So Sri Lekha, if you can hear us, I'm sure you are, and fabulous work, Sri Lekha, right from the beginning one, no, in the sense like the first one and this one, great. All the pink are highlights where I have highlighted the good stuff, right? So I've given a feedback like fabulous job and well done, and that is precisely what it is. So you've started really, really well asking a question, work-life balance. So what does it mean? And then from then on, you also went ahead in terms of question in terms like what's a balance? What do you mean by balance, right? So that is what it is. So is it only work balance or life balance and all? So these were all good stuff to start with, which was very, very good. I really enjoyed. I have few comments which I'll share, and I'm sure you would have seen it as well. So when you're saying balance your official and personal, so one word could have come there in the sense like both your personal and official, right? So that is one. It's a tiny thing. It's not an error. You want to say that as well, but there is a word called as both. If we use these words, it will be more elegant. And at the same time, there was another word together and personal life together at the same time. It could be another option to use at the same time, or right, personal life together, right? So what you are saying is that yes, I think it is something in which you balance your official and personal life together. So I said what I have said is like at the same time. So at the same time is the word I've suggested. Even if you have not used it, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So that's why it's not an red. It's not an error. Comma is something I feel like here it could have been the word like. I hope other participants are there because they're in Pooja's, or maybe I should say Sri Lekha's writing. If you're there, well and good, because you can understand what we are doing. This is a collective learning, right? So here it is. I feel that if one knows very well, right? So there can be a comma. See, comma is like these are all punctuations, and a lot of punctuations are there, as we have discussed about. We don't go too much into grammar because we will sometimes can confuse more than bring clarity. So the stuff is like a comma is something which is very important when you have a long sentence. Rather than having a full stop and don't go to another one, full stop itself is in conjunction, right? So we can avoid those. So if it's a sentence, it's not too long, you can use a comma. Comma is also for a pause, because when I'm talking, then I'm taking a pause. Then if you're writing similarly, so this pause could be used as a comma, so that the reader will take a pause for a minute or maybe fraction of second and then move on, right? So that is precisely what it is, especially when you're writing, because when you're talking, you take a pause and then you talk, right? But in reading, how would you read? So the comma would be a kind of a pause, and then that's another one. Okay, so this is something I saw. There are some participants who use a lot of full stops, which I have said as well. A lot of full stop is also you have 4 or 5 letters together or word together, and then you have a sentence. So very, very short one, no, that also breaks the flow of the reader. So you don't want that. You don't want too long sentence as well, but you don't want too tiny sentences as well. So there has to be a balance. Again, like the work-life balance, there has to be a kind of a balance in between. So that is precisely what I'm trying to explain here. So you need to have a sort of a balance, right? So that is what it is. So a comma is something which I saw could have made it elegant. That's what the comment I've given here. And other than that, also another pink at the end, work-life balance will differ from person to person as per the needs and the values. So this is precisely and brilliantly summed it up as well. So Sri Lanka started well, and also with a lot of questions and other thing, she carried well in between, and really ended well. So hats off. So fabulous one. So that's the writing done by Sri Lanka. Fine. So let's go on to Pooja, and let's see. I think I saw her here in the chat box. So I hope Pooja, you are here with us.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I'm reading your feedback now. This is about the work-life balance. So if you want to open, and other participants can also know, where is the Google Drive, so you can go and see. So it's a big difference between the first one, and Aarti Jaya is there. I can see her because her ID popped up. So she's looking at this. So it's a big difference from what you have done last time. And so Pooja herself is there now. Right. So technology, look at technology. You're not only able to, I don't need your notebooks to correct something. You share it on Drive, and then I'm able to do that. I'm able to correct, and we are collectively able to see it and sitting at different places. So this is what technology is all about. Today's technology, today's world. Okay, work-life balance, fabulous. Pooja, you have done a very good job. So you also have started. I saw all humor in our first sentence itself. Work-life balance means spending 50% of our time at office work and 50% at our homework, right? So that itself was a kind of a humor. So she has taken into a divide of 50-50, so which I personally liked it. Other than that, she ran it through really well, the first para. And she's also asking another question: work to live, don't live to work. So that was very, very good, right? So again, a kind of an you are enticing the viewer. You're also asking them to, through your reading, interact with you, right? Or maybe they might be interacting with their thought process itself. So that is what great writing, apart from the language, right? And also, but when you ask these kind of question, you're engaging yourself with the readers, right? That is precisely is a great writing skill to have, right? So colleague is something which she has mentioned. So that's an error actually. It should have gone on red, right? A colleague is something like it's colleague meaning one. So when you say colleagues, then it means several. So that is something which, so that's why I said colleagues here. And other than that, everything fine. Work includes, that includes, there is a small correction I've made. So you see if you can use that includes or which includes, which would make that sentence better. And she has also ended very well. Work-life balance is hence very essential to improve emotional and mental stability of a person. So that is what she says. That though short, that's the feedback I've given. Well done, Pooja. Short but very effective and good as well, and not much of error and all. And this is what we want to see. We don't want you to see making pages and pages of writing and where there are a lot of errors. Short, simple. Keep it simple with error free, and then we can work it on. So this is too good for 201. This is brilliant, fantastic, great. So this is what it is for writing skill today. So we will move on, and then what we would do is like we will go on to other stuff. We have something to share at this point of time. I will share the slides with you. Few of them we will do today. And then what I'm also thinking is like vocabulary time. Again, apart from few participants, it's all empty, right? So that is something I just wanted to take it off at this point of time. We can, rather than giving words, right? We will. I thought we can have an vocabulary assessment in one of these days. I think Friday would be a last class, so we can have. It's Friday last class. No, Thursday is the last class. Let's see. We can have a vocabulary assessment in the class itself, where I'll, like a quiz we will play. We will not score you, but like the quiz we will play. Let's see whether you can remember. I'll not ask very difficult one. Ask a simple one, but it has to be like a ziffy. So we will find out whether you can remember what's being said and the sentences you've been made. So that is what you want, because all the efforts which we put in the class, should yield result. That's very important. Another very important thing is like don't leave it, because there won't be a training forever, right? It will stop at some point of time. And how do you carry on this learning and carry on this good habit of looking for any unknown word which you encounter? It's not like consciously you're going to internet every day and taking some words, but it can happen on a day-to-day basis as well, when you're talking to someone, when you're interacting, when you're watching a TV, or maybe seeing a video or something like that. Just always look out for the words which you don't know, right? And then make a note of it and have a diary that could be there with you for life as well, and keep writing and make sentences, and that way, and keep revisiting as well. That is the key to remember. If you keep revisiting, after 4 or 5 times you will remember that word, and that word will be yours, and then you can start using in your language as well, or maybe in your daily usage. Okay, so as I said, we will go on and do some slides at this point of time. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Water conservation as well, Vijay has shared. Fabulous, brilliant. So I can see that he has shared now. I'll do correction as well. Hopefully I'll share it with him tomorrow. Okay, if my memory serves right, I'll pull up the slide from where it was left. If there is any correction, we have done that. Please put up your hand and say that, and then we will stop and go to the next one.
Sarnan sir, we don't have free speech today.
Is there a topic which was given?
Yeah.
Okay, I completely forgot.
Travel holiday, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, okay, fine. So why don't we stop this? I'm sorry, I completely forgot. And okay, good that you pointed out, because we have another 45 minutes. That's a good point. So we will do this, save the slides for another day, so we can do that. Brilliant. So yes, Viraj, hi, you're ready with your free speech and everything? Okay, so that's one. Yeah, Viraj is okay. You have to just answer. I'm not going to go to you. What is happening with your writing? Why after that no writings?
Yes, sir. I was busy with the working, but tomorrow is a weekend for me. I'll definitely complete everything.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'll come to you as well. So I thought I'll involve a few of the participants who haven't spoken as yet. And brilliant, great. Kokila, no writings from you. Hope you're ready for the free speech as well.
Yes,
you're another participant who is very busy. Okay, so please, if you can have it done, that will be great. And okay, and Apsana, you have done your writing. Good on you. Fantastic. I'll give you the feedback in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So is Aarti as well, right? And brilliant. So what we will do is that since Srilekha is ready, and Vijay, we can take clue from Vijay, and he has been a kind of an revelation to call it. He has all the activities. He has been on spot. Maybe I can compare both the batches, and he would be the number one candidate as of now. And so yes, hats off to him. Good, he is able to find time and also able to accomplish as well. And he has shown marked improvement from where it was initially and where he is heading now. So I'm actually very delighted. The biggest delight any trainer will get when the participants are improving and showing the improvement and commitment. And this is like a reward for me. I don't need any other reward, right? So that is precisely what it is. So I'm very happy. Brilliant. So good to point it out, Srilekha. Fantastic. So I'll come to you for the first one. So if you want to keep short and sweet as well, you certainly can. And she's having all the boy look and all kind of a t-shirt, shirt and all, which is very good. I like it actually. It's a compliment, and good on you. And please, your free speech, if you want to keep it for 3 minutes, keep it elegant and short as well. I know you all can go up till 5 and 10 minutes also. The task has been accomplished now because you have been at ease, you have been doing stuff and all, most of you, right? So 3 minutes would be one. So we will try and go to all the participants. Over to you, Srilekha, all yours.
Yeah, thank you, Sarna sir. Actually, I was just scrolling, like I looked at Pooja's writing. There was three writing skill. I completed only two. I was not aware of this COVID at all. So I
Okay.
think still I'm having incomplete. So then I just scrolled Rashmi's WhatsApp group. Then I couldn't found it. I missed one writing skill. So still from there I got the data. Like today is a free speech for us. It's like my best travel holiday.
Hey, Shrilekha, just one correction. See, that COVID one was what not for you, right?
Okay.
It was for the participants. Initially, we were doing the foundation and a
Okay.
few of the things which we
So
are
then done.
having kind of a repetition. So
Okay.
you are on par with writing as far as writing is concerned.
Fine.
And so you, if you want to write it, you certainly can. I'll correct it. But
Okay.
that's not a pending from your end. I just wanted to let you know.
Fine. Then okay. I thought I missed it somewhere. Like okay, fine. So coming back to the topic, my best travel holiday. Uh, my best travel holiday is I never travel anywhere during the holidays. But if you want me to talk the my best travel holiday means I've been traveled twice to Delhi. So I remember during my college days, I traveled twice to Delhi. So that is one of my favorite holiday where we went with two batches, two different batches. One is with my college mates and one is with my NCC mates. So I studied in Queen Mary's College. That is whole full of with girls, and all the 3 years you have to study with the girls and all this. That was a little bit boring for me during the beginning of the. See, that's where you studied your school also with the college, and again school also with the girls. Again coming back, college is also with the girls. Like so, first time NCC we went with guys. So where you will met with the different kinds of college. It was like different districts were mixed with that NCC batch. So that was an unforgettable moment for me. So where we started our traveling from Chennai to all towards the Delhi. So everywhere when we were crossing each state, the different kinds of people were entering it, and we also got a chance to meet with Sonia Gandhi in that NCC camp, and we got a footage also from her as a badge. So that was one unforgettable moment for me. The best part of traveling, which I want to share, is like no, when we travel from one place to another place, we learn many things. So there are many discomfort. Apart from the discomfort, it also get the opportunity to know get an opportunity to meet the different kinds of people, different kinds of habit what they follow in their routine life. So from when I traveled first time, I was very shocked to see the people were packing bunches of roti that we call it as suka roti with a pickle, aam ka achar they call it as. So I don't know how those people are having the suka roti and aam ka achar to 3 to 4. That was one amazing thing. And I also found different type of people spend the time lot and lot for reading books. Now it is because of the mobile. I remember during my college days there was no mobile. Very few people used to use mobile. So I found the people using reading newspaper, magazine, spending time with the passengers, and all these things we loved. And even every night before it was 2 nights and 3 days. So we also have fun of music, all damsharat, making songs, everything. So that's a very wonderful part. One is with which you travel along with your friends. That is different travel experience you'll get. When you travel with your family, that is different experience. These two things are very different zone. So
So,
when you travel with your friends, you will not be committed. But when you travel with your family, you will be completely committed. You have to take care of the pocket, especially. So when you travel with your friends, that is completely different. So I should one should when you choose a place, no, every you should choose a place where you haven't traveled anywhere. Even I traveled to Nainital. I remember that's a wonderful place. From my childhood, I want to play with snow. So that's the first time I should say I'm the lucky person. When I traveled to Nainital, it was a snowfall over there. So all we had a very good challenge. They were telling us the one who is going to walk on the road without a sweater or without a woolen coat, they will get 1,000 rupees of cash award or cash voucher. I was the one who traveled. I walked along with the barefoot. I didn't wear my woolen clothes. I was just wore a cotton salwar. I remember that I won the voucher also. That was challenging something. So that's a good experience about my best travel, Sarunan sir. Hope I didn't take a lot of time. It was not fair.
no,
Thank
no,
you.
fabulous, fabulous, brilliant, Sri Lekha, fantastic job, and I know you could have spoke for some more time, but it's fair enough because I think we have got the gist of it now at this point of time. We know what we were looking for. That is there. So again, Sri Lekha, as I said the last time as well, you are completely at ease with yourself. You're not thinking that you're making a free speech or have to say something. You're not getting tensed and all, and you're telling your story. And so that is what it's all about, like just like having a conversation. That's the objective behind the free speech as well, to give you a topic and ensure that you speak. So I saw that, and you told a story, and everybody would have liked it, and everyone would have related with as well. I certainly related with your story because I've traveled a lot, and especially from here, my dad was used to be posted in Srinagar. A journey from Chennai to Srinagar was kind of a task. So we have done quite a bit of. So I can relate to whatever you said, and I'm sure those who haven't traveled too much by train as well, they can relate to friends and families a bit different. When you travel with friends and families is a bit different. Fantastic job, Sri Lekha. Fabulous start, brilliant, and thanks for reminding as well that we have the free speech today. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So let's move on to another participant, and who would be that? Let's go to Aarti. Aarti, let's hear her thoughts. Hi, Aarti.
Hi, sir.
Can you do the free speech now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Fantastic.
Yeah, okay. The topic is the
How about your
best
camera?
travel. Yeah, okay.
It will take time. Keep talking. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, the topic is the best travel holiday, right? Starting with a holiday. Holiday is most awaited break from a busy life because everyone wants to get some relief from monotonous schedule, right? Holidays are only most welcomed by everyone, no matter whether it is one day leave or a couple of days. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed that day. Coming back to title, the topic, the best travel holiday. Unfortunately, I didn't travel anywhere during on it vacation, but there is one. It was my fifth standard, I guess. I went to my uncle's house to Chennai along with my brother and my mom. On that vacation, I went to Marina. If I say Chennai, the first thing is Marina, right? The ideal of Chennai. But instead of traveling in a family and childhood age, if you can travel in a right age or with your friends is much better than that. Yeah, I didn't have any travel experience, but I wish to visit the Madurai because there is lots of place to visit there. There is a Meenakshi temple and Kodalu Murugan temple. Yeah, Gandhi Museum also there. It's not only famous for temple, it's also famous for delicious food, jigardanda, buffy idlis, and yeah, definitely one day I can.
You
Yeah,
talk about your journey from your home to college. That was a travel, right? Before
yeah,
COVID.
sir.
That you talk
Yes,
about
sir.
how you had with your that itself. You can make it as a topic. It can become an instant free speech. What do you think?
Yes, if I want to talk with my college travel, that is apart from that Marina Beach, that day is the first day called as my first train travel journey,
Okay.
and second train travel journey is my college. If I want to go with my place to college means I want to go with the train only. I study in an hostel, sir. There is no way to visit any
Travel.
place.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't want you to.
So
Uh,
I would like to conclude my speech with the quote, sir. Live your life like a compass, not a clock.
okay. There was a disturbance in net. Can you repeat your quote? Live your life like an
Compass, not a clock.
not a truck.
Clock, sir.
Not a clock. Clock.
Not a clock. Okay,
Not a
compass,
clock.
not a clock. Fantastic, very good, Arti. I see. I can see that you don't have any travel experience and all, but you always have fun with all your topics. So that's I've seen that. Any topic is given, you get into the topic, you're enjoying the topic. So that's the beauty of whatever Arti Jaya does. So this is not the first time I've seen, and we have seen in this edition itself a few of the free speech where you have really excelled well. You bring in the humor and stuff and all, which I have said that. And here as well, you ended with a quote, and so that's another thing. And also, you did well whatever you wanted to do. So as far as the skill is concerned, everything I've given the feedback last time as well. You can really become an eloquent thing. It's all up to Arti Jaya, how she want to do, what she want to do and all, right? Keep working on the language part, and down the line, you never know, you might be a great speaker as well, in terms like you're speaking so well now with a lot of humor and a lot of what you call efforts which you're putting, a lot of stuff which is coming very naturally to you as well. If you just work on the language part, you will scale will be somewhere else, right? So that is what it is. I enjoyed the Marina itself is a travel actually, and good that you pointed out. Right, so I think a couple of years ago when I had office where it was like we have to travel, it was, I believe, they say Katri heat. That's called here in Chennai, which is the hottest part of the year, right? So that's what they say. But Chennai is anyway hot. Every year it's hot, right? So that's a different. Every month is hot. So that's a different thing. There was a family. I used to take train to travel. There was a family. They were asking how to go to Marina Beach. I said, for what? They said, no. It's around 2 o'clock. They want to go and sit in the beach. So that's how the beach is so popular. People who come down south, they want to go and see Marina Beach, no matter what it is, whether it is heat stroke or whatever stroke it is, they want to enjoy. So that's an anecdote I just wanted to share. Well done, Aarti. Fabulous.
Thank you, sir.
So let's move on to another participant, and this would be Kokila this time. Hi, Kokila.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, all. My travel experience. Actually, I'm not that type of person who can go vacation often. I can count the place I have visited. Today I'm going to talk about which is most one of the favorite place I have enjoyed a lot and have a lot of fun, which is that maternal grandparents' house. So that is locating on the mountain. That is from Karnataka state. So the travel experiences, it's a little bit of thrilling for me. So we used to go there at summer vacations only. That is a coolest place because that is a forest areas only available most of the place. To talk about the travel experience, we take a bus at 6 o'clock. So we have to travel in between the forest only. To climb the mountain, we have to cross that 27 hairpin bends. So that is a thrilling part for me. Then that is a beautiful places also. We can see down that forest areas full of trees. In between of traveling, we can see lot of monkeys and sometimes elephants also walking on the road. So we have to wait for that to get into forest. After that only we have to go. My grandparents' house, it is locating on the forest area. It is 2 or 3 kilometers. We have to take a walk to visit that. In summer holidays, we used to go to stole the mangoes. My aunties and cousins are we used to go for in groves, mango groves, to stole the mangoes. Sometimes we got coughed by that landowner. That time, actually, I don't know that Kannada. So that time, my aunties are explaining to him. That time, I will only watch their mouth, what they are talking about, like that. That place is a I have had a lot of enjoyments also. That in summer days also there is a mild wind. It will freshen up our hair. Always a coolest place. There is a in around that my grandparent house there is only forest only available. So we can get into forest and explore the new trees. It will always have a fun to that. Nowadays I'm missing those days. I have to tell that memory is only precious gift for us, so we have to create a lot of memories.
Fabulous. Memories are very good, very good. Memories are very precious, and you need to preserve the memories. Fantastic. See, I like the confidence, which I've said that. But another day, there was a fumble as well. So it's up to Kokila now. How I hope there won't be any more fumble. So that is there. So as far as confidence is concerned, the English course has given you that, right? So ensure it's with you now. And how you did it, you did it very well. For 201, it's more than enough. This is what it's required, and that's perfectly fine. And also, you were very calm. I know. See, you are like more like you're not. You can't be very calm. Also, I can feel you're that kind of a person. I don't know if I'm wrong or right. Right. So, but this is a calmest, I believe. You can become more and more calm as well, probably. And when you are more and more calm, your clarity comes in, and you're able to express what you want to say, and all this all comes into the various other things apart from the language and soft skills and all. Okay, so you did wonderfully well, no doubt about that. I'm happy about it. And another thing which you said, few things which you said is like, see, few of the languages you have that I've seen with all the speakers, the two speakers before you as well, right? But I'm not going into nitty gritty. But you are the first time you are here, and others I have opportunity to talk. So I just wanted to say it's locating in the forest area. So it's not locating in the forest area. What you will say? It's located in the forest area. Okay, it's located in the forest area. Your village, wherever. Okay, it's not locating in the forest area. Meaning it's locating somewhere. You switched on your mobile phone, it's locating the GPS or locating something. That is happening now. But you're talking about something which happened, so it's located in the forest area, right? So that's one. Another very important thing is like stole mango, right? So maybe you meant like we used to steal mango and eat, right? So that is what it is. Maybe that is what you meant. And so these are the things which I found. These are tiny errors. The most important thing is like you got it now in terms of the confidence, in terms of the way you're able to speak, in terms like other participants who are here, you can have your camera on and talk and all. These are all the difficult part which you have attained now. And this is a simple part. So this part is like which has to come from Kokila, right? For that you need to put in effort, right? So that is what it is. You will always have work. You'll always have work. You'll always have something or other which will be coming up. Today and after 5 years, you'll have more work, right? But how do you find some time to learn and improve and all? So that is all in your hand and how you do that, right? I go back to again, Salome ma'am, how do you like comfort zone, right? So that is precisely, I definitely know you are into process. Arun sir has spoken to me, right? That you have been given some more assignments and all, right? So that is pretty good, but just see through this also takes care, and it will take shape, and when you require this the most, the language which will help you, right? And great. So stealing about mangoes and all, we used to steal apple and eat, so that's a different thing. We all, because no matter you pay money and buy, it will not give you that kind of an pleasure. Only when you steal and eat, so that is something different. But I don't know how this generation will say. They will say you are a thief and all. Those time it was all fine. Okay. Anyway, very good, fabulous Kokila. So let's move on to another participant, and let me call upon who would be that. Let's go to. How about going to Pooja?
Yes, sir. I will do it on Wednesday.
You will do it on Wednesday. Pooja has also gone extremely busy. So let's move on to Apsana. Apsana Begum.
Hi, sir. Good
Very
afternoon.
good. Very good. Thank you very much. You didn't say yes, sir. Right. Then I have to repeat myself again. So that part we have overcome now. Very, very good. So she's ready with pen, paper, pencil, and everything. Fantastic, Apsana. All yours. This is your platform. Please use it.
As my best traveling experience is before before the lockdown. We in my college days we went uh, 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 went to tour for Mumbai. Tour to Mumbai. Uh, there was one function called. Uh, some momentum giving some function like uh, uh, felicitating function. Some of my teachers got felicitated. That time I was in last year, so they there is a opportunity to go with them. That time we traveled in a train. That is a very memorable moment with my friends. Um, we enjoyed a lot. Then later we went to Yana. That is like a natural. There is a very creative natures like there is a uh, mountain and all. We
Mountain only was there, no?
yeah, mountain and
Okay.
we trekking. We went to trekking and all. Later, recently, before the lockdown, we went. With my family, I went tour with my family to Chikmagalur and Charmadi Ghat, Shivamogga and all. That is a very beautiful place. There is very cool weather and all. We really enjoyed. It is like weather is like ice cube. Here it is very hot, but there is very cool weather. Um we went uh, waterfall and all. Um, I enjoyed to play with play in water. Late then before that we went to Mangalore park, water park. There also we enjoyed a lot. We playing in different types of cubes and all. Um, uh, first we got fear that I don't know swimming, so I got fear that what if I uh, don't come up and all. So later we saw there is a garden. So we asked a favor with them that to see whether if we can't come up, so please let us come, let us help. So they helped us. Later we got confidence, and I played in every uh, every types of cubes and games. That is one of the memorable moment. That's all.
Okay. Brilliant, Afsana. Very good. Very good. Right. See, one thing is like, no, now you have to bring in the flow, right? It's like they say, no, the vehicle has to move ahead. Sometime to move ahead, it's taking a lot of time for you. right? So that's not smooth actually. See, one thing is like you have created a confidence now. That is great. Even to come here and use your time and also laugh and all, or maybe have at ease at your time is itself is a confidence. Not everybody can do. So that is there. Now from here, you need to have the flow moving on. You can't get stuck at few stuff and then using long time. Then the elegance will not come. You got it? So that is something. It's a big task for you. You need to work on somewhere down the line. You know, from moving from one word to another word, and another few words, then the sentence to the next sentence is taking long time. So that cannot happen on a regular basis. So this is something. If it is happening, you need to work on that. Okay. So another feedback I just wanted to give you, which I'll keep giving you whenever I speak to you. Start working on your expanding the word, parka, right, and all, right. So this will only happen if you put efforts. This will only happen if you tell your brain this has to happen. It will only happen if you sit for half an hour and record yourself, and then see that how many times you're pulling these words, right? So, and how I can get over. If I have to say park, why can't I say park? Why do I have to say parka? If I have to say all, why can't I say all? Why do I have to say all? Right? So I don't think so you would have done that. I'm not too sure if you have done it. If you haven't done it, do it, right? Because after next week, there won't be another class. Right, so I may not be again there for you to tell you again. So work on this. This is very, very important. So this is what, because you have all the confidence, bring in this flow. That is again you need to work on how I can go from one particular word to the next word, and also this pulling the words and all. So if these three you work on, you have the confidence, ample confidence you have. Right, you can smile, you can talk and all. Press few of the language errors are there. That's okay. That can be worked on. So this is something which you need to work on. This is the priority now. And if you can work on, and if you tell me how I did it, you did it well for 201. Definitely you did well, right? So that way it was fabulous. But these are the stuff which you need to work on, right? You're putting the effort to talk, but this same thing can come into the flow as well. So that is something you need to work on. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Great. What is that kind of a noise coming from your place? Something is happening?
It's heavy raining here, sir, so I can't hear properly.
I'm so sorry if you haven't heard it. We will also record it. But have you heard the feedback, what I said? What are the stuff which you need to work on?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Very good, Afsana. Good job, fantastic, good, fabulous. We have more opportunity to connect with you. We have some more classes as well, so we will do that. Yes, Viraj, are you ready, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brilliant. And then we will go to Vijay as well. We will take his thing. We haven't given this topic to him, and but any topic and everything he will speak as well. He's also a participant, right? And so he will do that. So let's.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What is about your favorite places, sir?
Yeah. The favorite travel journey.
Oh, favorite travel journey. Yeah.
Travel journey. Yeah, that's easy for Vijay. Anytime you ask me, why you should have told me
a lot of
to it.
travel experience, because I used to travel a lot and I have a kind of fond of traveling actually with my friends during my, when I was a bachelor. A lot of things, a lot of travel moments I have. So let me share it.
Absolutely. You can share in nutshell. Definitely. After that, we'll come to you. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Viraj, fabulous. All yours.
Thank you, sir. I want to say about the traveling experience. Usually, I have three experiences with my childhood and engineering days and in COVID situations. In childhood, it was actually hectic because I made my parents actually miserable. We went to Kedarnath and they couldn't enjoy the sight also. The whole day I used to cry, and that's the situations. But I like to go brief about what we did in engineering traveling. So initially we went to a bullet ride to Chikmagalur with one of my friends, and I was in the back seat actually. So initially we woke up at 5 and we were traveling, and it was a really wonderful journey to reach there. But after coming back, it was actually one of the most miserable experience I had because we were so relatively tired that we used to fall asleep while coming, and there were junctions where they used to tell like put the water on your face because our bullets was actually shaking. Then we were in the situations where there were a hump on the road and we were in the top speed and suddenly our glasses were went back and we were too lazy to pick the glass actually because who will get up, who will go back and get the glasses, but the scene was actually nice. One of my quite experience was we were sitting, we were too tired and we were sitting on the side of the road and suddenly one monkey has appeared and we were so afraid that what to give. So we ran off. Then that's the situations. And one of the important what I felt was in bullet ride. If there is no spring actions in the back seat, then you definitely will be like a hectic job for us. So 2 days it took me to get back to my life, and that was one of the best experience actually. When we talk about that, it's a humorous for us because even he was sleeping. I was too afraid that even the bullet rider is sleeping, and he used to pinch me in the back because you don't sleep, talk something. That helmet, if you wear a helmet, if it is tied to your face, then it's like you can't even open your eyes. That's then I used to tell him I'll remove the helmet, I'll put it in hand. Then he used to say helmet is to protect your face, not to protect your elbows. So it was a journey we had experienced. And third is about the COVID. I was in Assam when the COVID situation arrived, and our parents were real panicked before the first lockdown because they were telling me to come home, and I was finding it really difficult to book a bus. So it was a crowd impacted thing, and I got this 2 days before the lockdown, and when I used to come, when I look the home, I find this is one of the refreshing thing to come back to home safely. That's the experience I have, and I've done a lot of traveling experience around, but that's quite one of the standout situations where we visit a lot of temples also in Sringeri, everything. But yes, that's quite one of the standout. We really speak about that in coming days, but he's planning to go back again, and this time I'll definitely make sure that I'll get enough sleep so that we don't fall asleep during bullet ride. And what she mentioned was in Chikmagalur morning it is too cold, and when the air is splashing your face, you don't feel like opening your eye. When you if you close, then you sleep. But scenery is nice. That's something I felt. And to end this page, I want to say is memories can be created without the destination, but with whom you are traveling, that will be the much more part of it. Memories will be created with friends, not with the destination where you go. So, thank you, sir. This is the speech.
Wow. Memories will be created with whom you go, not the destination where you go. Fabulous. Fantastic. A great Viraj. I think, see, I have told you a few things. I don't mind saying it again and again. And one thing is like you are a storyteller, definitely, right? So that, right, you can tell stories. And so there was one incident which you took it and you wanted to extend it, and you had that ability. I've seen in the writing as well, so that is good. You bring in humor, like Aarti as well. You get into the telling the story. You are into it actually. You enjoy it. I can see it when you're saying, and also you are completely in when you're in. So that is a good thing about you, right? Helmet and stuff which you pointed out, very very important one. Always wear a helmet, no matter if you're going to your street as well. One of our colleagues' son fell off, and also fortunately he's good now actually. but it could have been serious as well. You never know. So that's something. And also, a lot of people, they don't strap it up. Need to have a strap. Otherwise, one bang, your helmet flies off and your head is exposed again. Yeah, so that is something I just wanted to point it out. And Chikmagalur is something very famous. Even Afsana was talking about, and she was all laughing. And similarly, you are also saying so. Chikmagalur could be our next travel destination whenever we get time. Yeah, brilliant, Viraj. Fantastic, good job, doing well. All the very good, fantastic. Okay, so let's, as promised, let's go on. I think I've completed. Pooja and Rashmi will do in the next class. Other than that, all the participants have completed here. So we will. This is an instant free speech for Vijay. So you have 3 minutes of your time, and please.
Yeah, I'll do it in 3 minutes. It's a very it's a very good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for giving this opportunity, Sarah, to talk in this forum. So definitely, it was my wonderful experience, which I would like to talk here. So everybody has definitely have the memories on the life which they used to travel a lot, or the instances where they used the first time they used to travel. Okay, I have a very one of the touching experience what I have. So here I lived in Bangalore. Okay, so Bangalore to Mysore, and Mysore to Bandipur, and Bandipur to Coimbatore. So it's one of the craziest things what we used to do with my friends was we used to travel in to bike. So we are bike lovers. So everybody has a very nice bike, Yamaha. So those kind of branded, like when you used to for Royal Enfield, Ori, because it's one of the bikes to ride with. You should have a feeling which bike you are riding over, right? So if someone has a Royal Enfield, we used to see he's riding a Royal Enfield. What kind of bike it is? So we used to have, and we ride in a bike. So we had a certain plan. It's ad hoc plan. We never plan, and we will not execute it actually.
True.
So definitely, so when we do such kind of plans, we will not able to execute. So it's a kind of ad hoc plans. Definitely, we just think over the night. We start early in the morning. So we start. What we used to do here is we started at early morning at 3 o'clock from Bangalore, and from Bangalore to Mysore it was 150 kilometers. So we on the way. So we reached Mysore at around 150 kilometers, or approximately 2.5 hours, 3 hours we will reach. But we used to go by 2.5 hours. So from there, Bandipur is about 90 kilometers. So we reached there at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So the forest area when we used to travel by road, and you can see a lot of animals on both your sides. It's one of the really amazing experience, because bees used to fly from this side to this side, and you can see the elephants just coming out of for the food early morning, and sometimes we used to see such kind of animals you can't see it in the zoo also. So those kind of experience, at that too early morning, so the sun is rising up, and it's a very wonderful, amazing experience we had. So we used to wait near the gate when it get open, because they open at 6 o'clock in the morning. So the gate used to open it, and we are the first one to enter, because we just stand exactly near to the pole when the gate opens. So we are the first one to go, just get in, because when something the animals hear the noise of the the cars and the vehicle sounds, they're not they get afraid, and they will not pass the road away. So what we used to do is we are the first one to get it entered, and used to see the natural sceneries, exactly what we have to enjoy. Such kind of sceneries we never get in your life. I'm really proud to say, because I have visited twice and thrice. So very, very amazing thing, and I really enjoyed a lot. And once, maybe if I get a time to go once again, definitely I go along with my friends, because traveling with your friends is one of the best experience we can say. So that kind of experience is cherished forever for my life. So I took 3 minutes to talk. So
that is one thing. Okay, brilliant, Vijay. Fabulous. So as I said the last time as well, because you're eased out a lot and you're able to bring in your subject into the thing, energy and excitement was never less in you, because you always